Hello, Karina here, coach and mentor for highly sensitive people and creator of the program Synchronize Your Life. Welcome to my new series of videos that I'll be doing every week. They are called Wednesday Wisdom with Karina. That's me, awesome. So, welcome to our community, a place for highly sensitive people. If you have not seen anything yet, if this is your first video with me, if you're just joining me, so glad to have you here. And really looking forward to getting to know you a little bit more. So today's Wednesday Wisdom is all about time, but more specifically, the topic of folding and expanding of time. Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit about what that means today. I'm also going to talk about, time in general, your relationship with time, why we feel frustrated with time. Maybe you don't feel like you have enough time ever to do the things that you want to do, or you feel like time is moving too slow. The things that you say that you want, it's not coming fast enough, okay? Or you feel like time is wasting away and you don't really know what to do about it. So there's so many different relationships that we can have with time, but there's something very important to remember. First of all, that you do have a relationship with time, just as if your relationship with yourself, with food, with your people, your animals, with money, you also have a relationship with time. And as soon as you realize that time, in a way, is kind of like its own entity, then you can start to work on that relationship. And you can start to make it work for you and there to be flow in that relationship. So before we begin, let's all make sure that we're present, okay? Put your feet on the ground, plant your sit bones in your chair, however you're sitting or standing. Let's all take a nice deep breath. So, feeling your feet on the ground. As you gather all of your energy back from the past, from the future, channeling it back down into the body, down into your legs, your feet, coming up into your hips, up into your stomach, coming up into your chest, your shoulders, down your arms, into your hands, coming up from your chest, into your neck, filling up your head. So, welcome to the present moment. If this is your first time joining me for today in the present, good, yay, awesome. Hopefully you can stay here for a little bit, okay? But if your energy's been a bit scattered today, maybe you've been thinking about the future of what's yet to come, or even ruminating about something that happened. Either way, for the next few minutes or so, we're going to surrender all of that and we're going to come back now. Okay, because if you think about it, actually, the only time that truly exists is right now, is this present moment. So let's all take again another deep breath. And I want you to feel your hands. Okay, I want you to rub your hands together. Create some friction. Okay, and this will bring the energy back into your body. Okay, if you want to even play with the energy a little bit, maybe feeling the space between your hands. Okay, remembering that we are energy beings. Your entire body is filled with energy. Feel your feet now. Again, feel your feet, maybe feeling some tingling sensations in your feet as you become more present in your body. Again, everything that's from the future, everything that's from the past, we are letting that go. We're surrendering it because I'm inviting you to come back to now. I'm inviting you to come back to this present moment. The only moment that truly exists so that you can connect in with your heart. You can connect in with your inner voice, your internal guidance system. Okay, so if you're feeling confused, you're feeling lost, you're feeling fearful, overwhelmed, or stuck in analysis paralysis, it is likely that you are not present right now. And therefore, your relationship time is probably not in a good place. So, ask yourself, what is my relationship with time? Please leave a comment below. Please let me know you're here. Okay, I don't know who's here with me. So please leave a comment. Let me know that you're here with me. All right, and I will keep talking about time. So What I want to share about time today are a couple things. Two things that I love talking about time are around expansion of time and the folding of time. I want to give you some examples of what I mean. So I like to play some games with time. Okay, so first of all, in order to play these games, we have to understand energy, and we have to be open to the idea that we are a multidimensional being and we live in a multidimensional world. There are one-dimensional beings, there are two-dimensional beings, three-dimensional beings. We are actually 4- and 5-dimensional beings, but many of us don't understand the way, we don't understand how that works yet, okay? Maybe scientists do, but commonly people don't really know what it's like to cognitively be in the 4th and 5th dimensional world, but that's the world we live in, okay? There's many levels to us. So 3rd dimension, time is linear. There is a point here and there's a point here. We have the past, we have the present, and we have the future. And to get from the past or to get from here to the future, we have to go like this, right? But in the 4th and 5th dimensional worlds and beyond, in this present moment, when we do something such as say what it is that we want, and we allow ourselves to meet that vibration internally, then something can happen. Something called the folding of time. So maybe the present was here, the future was here, all of a sudden now these two match up and the future became the present. Okay, there's actually a video on this on YouTube if you want to go check out what does it mean to be, what are the other dimensions? I don't know, I'll have to leave a comment on what that video is, but it's a good way to understand it a little bit. But I want to share with you an example of that, okay, of how time folded for me recently. So this past year, moving back to New York, had a bit of trouble saying what it is that I wanted. For whatever reason, there was, I came back into old energy, and in the old energy of my old vibration, I didn't give myself permission to say what I wanted. I always gave others what they wanted, or I always relied on others to tell me who to be and what to do. So for whatever reason, I had experienced an entire year last year, not all the time, of course, because I'm not going to talk in extremes, but just certain pieces. I wasn't saying what I wanted. I was just kind of going with what was. I kind of thought that that's what I had to do. And this is actually very common amongst empathic, highly sensitive people, because we're very good observers and we're very good at seeing what others want, but we often forget or don't give ourselves permission to say what it is that we want. Now, once I got clear and realized, wow, I'm not saying what I want, what I really want, okay? All of a sudden, these little trickles of energy would start to come and channel through me, little glimmers of things that I wanted. And all of a sudden, then I could start talking about it in my journal, okay? First, it was in my thoughts. Maybe then I'd start journaling about it. And then maybe as the energy got bigger, I started talking about it. And as I continued and consistently said the things that I wanted, the key is consistency, and consistently saying what you want, but also consistency in saying what you want, meaning the same thing. So if you say, I said to myself, I want to have purple skin. Okay, whatever, that's still an example. But if I said, no, I want to have green skin. No, I want to have blue skin. No, I want to have red skin. Then the universe is going to have a really hard time co-creating the experience that I say I want, because the universe is like, whoa, wait, keep changing your mind. So it's like starting to change something and then you change your mind. Okay, so you want to be consistent with saying what you want. So saying what you want is really important. Coming into this present moment, connecting with your heart. Okay, so I started to practice that. Over the last few months, I've been practicing writing down every single day what it is that I don't want, what it is that I do want. And I've been doing this one meditation to help magnetize and expand the energy so that the universe can hear me, okay? And then I would ask, what is my next step? And very interestingly, me and my husband kind of had the next year planned out. We had this plan that he was going to be working at this certain job. He had a bit of a pay cut, but it was to learn something. It was to learn a certain skill at this job. And so we were going to live with family for a year. And then all of a sudden, but all along he had not very good intuition about it. All of a sudden, he goes to the first day and he comes home and he's like, I don't want to do this. This is not where I want to be. So now the plan that we had is gone. The year of us living with family, the year with us, him being at this job, the year of me, trying to, live with him in this really hard situation where he's getting home crazy hours of the night, trying to keep our relationship going. Like, I was mentally prepared for all of this, even though I was kind of cringing at the same time. But I just kept saying what I wanted. I just kept saying what my heart wanted. And then all of a sudden now he's saying, no, I don't want to do this. And that's okay. But he was unable to say what he did want instead. And then by us getting together and being very clear as a couple what we wanted, all of a sudden now the time has folded. Now the time has expanded and magnetized. So something that I thought was going to happen a year from now, it's happening now. Like, it's going to happen in the next few months. So I'm not going to share what that is right now. But changes are blowing, right? Because me and my partner are getting on the same page about what it is that we want as a couple. Okay, so that's what happens. Time folds when you actually say what you want. Time folds, okay? Things happen a lot sooner than you thought it would. Why? Because, and here's the other thing. There's universal timing. There's your timing where you think that everything has to go the way you think it is because you think you know best, but then there's divine universal timing, okay? And oftentimes we don't really know what that is. So sometimes things happen sooner, sometimes because it's like ready for us, and other times things don't come yet. So that's time folding. Now I want to talk about time expanding. So when we talk about time expanding, one of my favorite games to play is if I'm running late for something and I'm driving, then I say a little prayer in my car and I say, universe, angels, spirit, please, I'm asking for time to expand. Time expands for me. And I say that affirmation, time expands for me. And I've learned how to not just say this in my headspace, but also say it in my body and my heart and really feel and expect that, yeah, time is going to expand for me. Okay. And how does this work? Okay. So like, maybe if I didn't say time expanded for me, there would be some traffic. Okay. But maybe because of that verbal intention that I'm putting out to the universe, I'm talking to the energy around me. I'm in faith and knowing that the energy wants to work with me always. Then the energy is doing something to create that space for time to expand for me so that I can get where I need to go quicker. Okay. And I will say every single time that I've asked time to expand for me, I've always gotten where I needed to go on time. Always, always. It's the times that I forget completely, that's when I'm late or I miss something. But the times that I remember to ask for time to expand, I'm asking for time to expand and I feel it in my body, time expands for me, then it does. And I am able to get where I need to go much quicker. And, there's a flow that happens. There's less of that traffic, that, internal traffic and also external traffic. And I'm able to be in that flow. And my intuition is able to guide me maybe to go left or go right or go around this person. But because I set the intention, my intuition is able to guide me in a different way than maybe if my intention was not to get there on time, was just to be late and just to focus on how late I am. Okay, so a couple things about time. Maybe you'll have to go back and watch this video again, okay? But these are just some games that I play. I like to play with time because we want to remember that I actually feel like time is like a little kid. And sometimes like you can't rush a little kid to do something when it's not ready, right? You can't ask a little kid to drive you home. You just need to like let the kid be its divine timing, like let it grow up, let it do its thing. Some things need a little bit more time before they come to life. And sometimes things happen before you expect them to. Like I know some people, for example, people have babies before they're quote unquote ready to, but there is a part of you, a part of your higher self that experience. And, even if it's something maybe that you're not ready for, like grief, like letting go of a family member or a friend or sibling who's passed away, that's not time that you're, you can control, but that is the divine timing of that person to leave this planet and to end their life. Time. Very interesting topic. Let's take a nice deep breath. Question for you. How do you play with time? Or do you not play with time? Do you hate time? Do you feel like you never have enough time to do the things that you want to do? Do you feel like you're stuck in the time of the 9-to-5 job or the hamster wheel, and you feel like your time is very structured and very strict and you have no time to be free and creative and explore? Okay, because remember, time always can expand, but you need to have presence and you need to say what you want. Now, to support you in getting clear on what you want and getting clear on your vision, because this I found is to be one of the most important things that us empathic, highly sensitive people, we forget. We completely forget because we're so concerned about everyone else. So as a way to support our community and consistently getting clear on what we want, I'm creating a monthly virtual event called the Create Your Vision Gathering. So the first one that I'll be hosting is this Friday, July 21st at 7 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so mark your calendar. If you haven't already seen any posts that I've shared around this, mark your calendar this Friday, July 21st, 7 p.m. Eastern, and join me for the Create Your Vision Gathering. Okay, if you are not in one of my meetup groups or the Facebook group, A Place for Highly Sensitive People, join that, or click the link connected to this video. You'll be directed to register for this event so you can get the link. And you can join the Swan meeting room, as I'm calling it. This is going to be the sacred space that we will connect, okay? So this Create Your Gathering, this gathering is for you if you forget to say what you want consistently, okay? And actually, if you notice, maybe you don't, maybe you do, but we are going to be having these gatherings right around the time of the new moon. So my goal is to have them on the new moon every month, but sometimes I'm going to have to do a couple days off, which is completely fine. Why? Well, I've been practicing sharing my intentions with the new moon. I've been just seeing how powerful it is, right? Because if you think about it, the moon freaking moves the waves. Why on earth do I think that I am any different from the waves? I'm made up of the same substance, the same energy as the waves. How am I not affected by the moon and the waves are? My body is literally what is it, like 75% water? Maybe that's wrong, I don't know. But it's a lot of water. We have a lot of water inside of us. So the moon is something that affects us as well as human beings. And you can use that to your advantage. You can use it to broadcast your energy out, share your intentions with the universe, share your vision with community to help magnetize that, okay? So that you can feel accountable. You can feel your vision is safe. And you can know that all you need to do is ask for your next step. We will come together as a community. We will write down our visions. We will share the visions, whoever wants to share, and we will support one another on the next steps, okay? And I'm going to talk all about what it means to create your vision and bring it to life. Yay. So that is the Create Your Vision Gathering this Friday, July 21st. Again, to register, to make sure you get the link to the Swan meeting room, click the link connected to this video, and you will be directed to put your name and email in. You'll get an email right away giving you the link. All you have to do is click it in there, and you can join me live on Friday. Okay, if you're not able to join me, maybe you're somewhere across the world and you're sleeping. If you register through the link that I provide with this, you can get the recording. If not, I'm not sure if I'm going to be posting the recording of this because this is going to be a consistent monthly event, and I really want to hold it sacred. Actually, no, I'm not sharing with anyone. It's a correction. I'm not going to be sharing the recording with anyone. You have to be there live to receive it. And if you can't make it, book your session, book it for next one. Be there at the next one, okay? Every month on the new moon, look out for the announcement on when the next one will be. All right, so join me on Friday. We'll create our vision together. We'll create a sacred space for that vision, and we will share with the universe so that it can be magnetized, because when we do something with a group of people, it's always going to have a lot stronger energy than if we were to do it on our own. All right, so that is what I want to share about time today. Be present, get clear on what you want, and remember the folding and the expansion of time. Remember that time is energy, time is like a little kid, and to play with it. Ask yourself questions a little bit deeper on what is my relationship with time and how can I make time work for me. So kind of like if you say that if your partner came to you and was like, oh, you're not enough, or oh, you never do things when I want you to. Kind of controlling, right? Like, why would you want to have a partner like that? Why would you want to be in a relationship like that? Same thing with time, same thing with money. Okay, we're not talking about money today. Why would time want to work with you if you're like always complaining about how it's never enough for you, it's not good enough, or it doesn't do what you say? Show some love to time. There's a lot of time out there. All you have to do is be present. You have to be here now, because this is the only time we have. We have this time now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here on today's Wednesday Wisdom with me, Karina Antonopoulos. Join me on Friday. Register, the link below. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're seeing this on YouTube. You can also subscribe to my newsletter and receive a free audio when you sign up. Go to my website, www.synchronizewithin.com. Okay. Again, if there's something in this video that resonated with you, please like it, please share it, leave a comment below. Tell me about your relationship with time. What questions do you have about time? Okay, let's figure this relationship out. I know that time can be your best friend, just as I feel like it is for me. All right, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.